All right, hello and welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. This is your weekly affirmation message. We're going to get right into it. Ancestors, Creator, thank you for being here. What can the people look forward to this week? What's the challenge? The challenge is this. Challenge is possibly getting that bread, reaching the goal, hitting the target, or getting that long-term foundation hooked up. You know what I mean? So let's talk more about it. What do we need to bring to this challenge to sail through this challenge with flying colors? Bring this with you. Handle your business. Simple. Okay, absolutely, absolutely. Meet your obligations and all will be well. Don't meet your obligations and all will not be well. Pretty simple. All right, let's go into it. What do you mean by this? What seems to be the problem or whatever, you know? All right, well, let's peel it back a bit. All right, well, the thing is, it's about authority and confidence in life. You know, control over your environment. You dig it? So it's like if you want control, you got to take control. That's the sensation that I'm getting. Let's go further. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so perhaps there is a matter of somebody being controlling or attempting to be controlling over you. Okay? And maybe you need to get that bread or reach that goal or hit that target so that that can never happen again. Because I see the wounded warrior here next to the Ace of Swords. Some sort of truth hurts. Okay, so that's a little deeper than just superficial issues of money and commerce and things of that sort. Let's go a little further. Okay, I'm getting the sensation that you have to think of yourself. This is the sensation that I'm getting. Somebody might be upset by that. Okay, so we got the Queen and King of Pentacles here. But I'm not really getting this. I'm not picking up on this on the money floor, really. I mean, yeah, obviously it could be the money floor. On some scale, it must be the money floor. Okay, but that's not where the neon lights are coming from. Okay, the neon lights are coming from some dynamic in a relationship you're in. Doesn't have to be romantic, but I do see a strong feminine masculine reference point, because the feminine, the only feminine card, is way up at the top of the pyramid here. You feel me? As in pay attention to that, you know, sort of thing. But I see a cycle close and I see possibly somebody being sorry about that. Somebody's sorry about that. Or it's time to give back or some such thing like that. Some sort of truth hurts, I suspect. Okay. I get a Olympus has fallen here. I get a, because this is the fallen emperor, you know, that's one of his designations. And then somebody like some woman or some feminine or the feminine aspect of you is taking control of the environment, possibly of yourself or your own matters. Okay, so let me just bottom line this thing. There's something that somebody else was in control of. Had to do with you, or it certainly affected or included you. And you are now saying, no, I'll do it. I'll do it myself. Thanks. Thank you. I'll take it from here. That sort of thing. So as there's a fallen emperor, or in some way, some power person, thing, entity has come, they've fallen from grace or some such thing like that. Obviously, this could be a government office, agency, whatever, your boss, landlord, could be anything. All right. You would know more than me, right? So, and you're taking over. You're taking over something instead. And the truth hurts. The truth hurts. I believe that the truth that's hurting is that the cycle is closed. And it might be a cycle now to start giving back. Okay. Or somebody has to pay you some money. They got to pay you back. Or it's time to start paying for something. Okay. Bring this all together. What's the bottom line, please? The bottom line is this for this week. Okay, thugging it out. Perfectly safe. Thugging it out. You're in a vessel that's well built. Go on. Okay, see, now it's turning towards money again. Wheel of Fortune. All roads lead home. Okay, so something can't be done the way it was originally planned is the sensation that I'm getting. Something can't be done the way it was originally planned, but all roads lead home. Sudden change of plans. I get the sensation. Yeah, okay. Healing conversation. There's some kind of change of plans this week. All right. And all you have to do is meet your obligations. Let's go into that. What are the obligations? Generally, the common denominator. The obligations are putting in interpretive effort. I see. Go on. Oh, because it's not a game. Okay. There has to be trust and intimacy. Now it's bending back towards the relationship. Okay, cool. This looks like the obligation is to try to understand because the stakes are high. Okay, so this is now seeming very much like a relationship dynamic, not necessarily romantic. But you should definitely try to put in some interpretive effort. Because of what? Why should we try to do that? Because intimacy and trust is the most important thing happening in this relationship or whatever the relationship is. I think that might be the goal. This could have something to do with family. Okay, this could have something to do with family since it's the Ten of Pentacles is the challenge. Obviously, it could have something to do with money. Either way, you can manage this. You can manage this. The key is to be ready to, step into the power position and take control and take action of a situation. And part of taking that action is to make sure that you're putting in the interpretive effort. Try. That's what I get here. Try to come to an understanding. Healing conversation. Okay, why? Because the stakes are high. Okay, how do I know? Because intimacy and trust, that's the sanctuary. You see what I'm saying? So obviously the sanctuary is to be maintained, and you need this Emperor energy to maintain it. All right, but all is well. All right, this might be like a challenging time right here with the thugging out card, but things are going to change, okay, upon healing conversation. And I get the sensation that it's about approach as opposed to content so much. The emphasis is on how you approach the conversation, and then that will determine the healing nature of the conversation or whether or not the conversation is healing, because this directly goes into the sanctuary, because these are two healers. These are people getting healed. You feel me? So it's about taking action to heal a relationship, taking action to establish self-control is the sensation that I'm getting. Self-control. Perhaps when the truth hurts. So practice that this week. Okay. And also with the King of Pentacles, this is about keeping the atmosphere peaceful. You feel me? So in that case, I don't really think it's about a fallen emperor as much as it is about meeting the obligations of the emperor. And that goes for everyone, male and female. Okay. So that business is handled. Okay. And what business is that? The business of maintaining the sanctuary, because here we're maintaining the peace in the atmosphere. Here we're having a healing conversation. Fortune is coming. Things are changing. Go through the hard time. It's worth it. And I suspect the hard time is the interpretive effort that has to be put in. The interpretive effort. Okay? And why is that so important? Because it's not a game. The stakes are high. Because it's connected to the Wheel of Fortune. This is all connected. It's all karmic. Meaning it's the cycle of karma. Meaning you don't want to create karma, the negative karma. Because it'll last a long time here with the Wheel of Fortune. And it will take away your fortune if you miss the mark, right? That's the definition of sin. If you miss the mark, then that determines the future in a very big way. You know what I'm saying? So, cycle is closed on the pain. We have to be confident and have authority in life. You dig what I'm saying? We have to be confident. We have to find an alternative to war. Keep the atmosphere peaceful. These are facts. These are facts. Okay, so we have to be stable and sturdy when it comes to the truth. Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. We got to be stable and sturdy. You got to be able to hear the truth and put in that interpretive effort so that you can maintain the peace. That must be the goal. That's the goal, to maintain the peace in the atmosphere. So it's like you're not taking control. They're not talking about taking control so much of the environment as your internal environment, and then how that affects the external environment, and certainly the environment between you and whoever this is or whoever these people are that you're relating to and having to manage. All right. Any last lovely words for us this week? Hey, you know how we do it here. All right. High Priestess. Connection to the ancestors. A refreshed connection and sense of purpose. All right, so remember who you are. Remember your power. And trust your intuition. That's right. And hold your fiery emotions under a cool, calm no, not under a cool, calm surface. Hold them under control. Hold them under control. Good stuff. Good stuff. Use your intuitive powers. They'll keep you cool. Remain open to the possibilities. Because there's a devil loose. That's why. That's why. And I know that's right. And that's what they said. You know that's right, High Priestess. You know there's a devil loose. Don't let this motherfucker whip you into a frenzy. Do you feel me? Do not let them confuse you. Do not let the devil into your circle of trust and into your sanctuary. All right? By bringing war. I know that's right. All right, yeah. Okay, so it's deep. It's deep this week. All right. But I think that you can handle this. Says here that you can. Because you a straight thug. All right, fantastic. Listen, I hope that message helps somebody out there. I really do. For more deep-ass readings, you know what it is. Like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you again with the weekly affirmations next week, I think. All right. Behind the black veil.